shooting guard. At 6'6". Number 5, J.R. Smith. Right in the middle, standing 6'8". Number 13, Tristan Thompson. The starting forward of UCLA, number 0,
basketball in store for you here at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavs, live on 2K Sports. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And Golden State looking at who they picked. The incredible shooting pair of Curry and Thompson in the backcourt. Pachulia is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Durant in at the 3. And the Cavs, obviously one of the most talented teams in the NBA. It's taken time for them to learn how to play together, though.
Yeah, you talk about having a big 3 and guys have never been around each other, and some young guys when you start talking about Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving. Synergy, chemistry, that's all they needed. They have it now.
Now, here is Irving after the miss from Stephen Curry. Outside Irving. James sets the screen for Irving. Buries the long-range jumper. Irving's got his first 3 points of the game.
Wow, the shot mechanics of Kyrie. Extremely consistent from range.
As Thompson, the 11-footer. That one doesn't go. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Smith outside. It's off the back rim, no good.
Mix up defensively, left him wide open from mid-range. That's a shot he needs to hit.
Thompson outside. And Curry has it in the corner. Durant with it. Now Smith defending. Puts up a 3. And it's Kevin Durant with the 3.
So smooth from long range. We just haven't seen another player with KD's combination of size and guard skills.
Love, no good. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Thompson misses.
Really bad mental lapse by the defense, yet he did not make them pay, surprisingly. Clay does a lot of things well. He shoots the basketball, he can defend, but the area he could get better is his ball handling, and he's done that. He looks very comfortable driving, creating shots for himself, and kicking it out for others.
Here's Green, following the basket by Kyrie Irving with the shot, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Green. Curry's got his first basket.
Now he's one of the best of the business in scoring inside the paint. That is dangerous.
And with Clay and his improved ball handling, Steve, it used to be that he had trouble creating for himself. Now he is creating for himself and others.
Clay has size, speed, and he can flat out shoot the basketball. Now, like you say, with his improved ball handling, he has the confidence to attack the rim. So he can shoot it and he can get to the bucket.
Now here's Curry after LeBron James's miss.
Okay, that lay-in, he's tricky, but the defense was just too tight on him.
Smith wide open, he fired. No good on the triple.
A three-point marksman. He couldn't have asked for a better look. Sometimes it just doesn't go down.
And Curry has it in the corner. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Love with the ball. The shot's good from Smith.
And this is where JR can put it on you. Excellent in the catch and shoot.
Curry with it. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Thompson. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Irving. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
That's a man's play right there. Kyrie doing what the defender doesn't want him to do. And one opportunity.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jefferson comes in for Kevin Love. And Shumpert in there for J.R. Smith. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
I'll tell you this, if Kyrie can just stay healthy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish in this league.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Ace hit from D. Big Iguodala. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Iguodala's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
You know, that job of getting through screen is not pretty, but somebody has to do it.
LeBron outside. On deep. No good on that last second attempt there. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to a title. Teammate.
He sat us down maybe right before the first practice and kind of spoke about what he thought everyone should bring to the table. And, we had to hold up our end of the bargain.
When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
There's no doubt about that. Dub the new big 3 along with Kyrie. I think if they just keep following LeBron's advice, the sky's the limit.
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
You always like it when your team doesn't settle for outside shots, and that's been the case here early on.
In reality, they can get those perimeter shots anytime they want to. Instead, they are really zipping it around and getting good, high-quality shots from all over the floor.
We've got Channing Frye. Amon Shumpert is out there with Mo Williams. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Jefferson in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
The Warriors started off last season by winning 24 straight. That was the longest streak to start a season in the history of major North American sports.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, when Kevin Love was in Minnesota, he developed into a 3-point shooter, but he said, I know I'm not a stretch 4. I'm a post player that can shoot. It's like Kevin McHale used to tell me, just go where they ain't. I try to space the floor as best as I can. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A., and spacing so crucial in today's game. Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Love comes in for LeBron. And Dunleavy's subbed in for Jefferson. That's good from Green. And you add in the wins to close the 2015 season, the Warriors had won 28 consecutive regular season games.
They were closing in on the Lakers' all-time record of 33 straight, set back to 71 and 72. One of the few records that eluded them. They took that hard start as motivation to go for 73.
Iguodala, no good. Cavaliers trailing. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Williams kicks to Love. On the wing, Williams. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. So it's the Warriors now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Green, it's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
Draymond Green, the triple-double machine, was second in 2016 for the most in the entire NBA. He can rebound the basketball, he can score, and he loves to pass to the Splash Brothers.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Durant's checked in for West. Klay Thompson comes in for Ian Clark. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. And Green, no good on that one. And Steve, Green certainly is one of the perfect candidates to put up a triple-double every night. Might go out of his way to get it done at times.
Yeah, he did admit. Last year there was times where he was chasing a triple-double. He said, no more of that, I'm just going to play basketball. And you know what? He started to get more triple-doubles.
And that's collected by Love. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Near the three-point line, it's Dunleavy, and the shot falls short this time. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in.
Stephen Curry's had a lot of magical moments last season. Led the league easily in games when he scored 20 or more points in a quarter. When he's hot, he is the most fun to watch.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Smith comes in for Shumpert. And Golden State also making a change. Pachulia is checked in.
He's one of the best free throw shooters in the league, and he showed it there.
For Cleveland, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Outside Williams. 1:51 left to play here in the half. Here's Love. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And with Curry getting hot, Steve, it doesn't even have to be a 20-point explosion. He went off for 17 in a 5-minute overtime period in the playoffs last year.
You know, watching this firsthand, calling this game, he completely took over the game in Portland. That was his first game back from his knee injury. Set the record for most points in an overtime in any NBA game, regular season or playoffs. It was awesome.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Smith. Here's Thompson. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Curry against Williams. Pachulia with the steal. Iguodala outside. Now the dish to Thompson. Another 3 for Golden State.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. A different look now for Cleveland. LeBron's checked in for Love. Jefferson comes in for Dunleavy. And Irving subbed in for Mo Williams. They set the pick. Smith kicks to Irving. Layup off the pick. And it's Jefferson laying it in. Jefferson's got his first points in this one. Outside Durant. He dishes it to Pachulia. And it falls over the rim and in. Pachulia's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
Boy, have they got hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
On the wing, James. Smith outside. Cleveland moving the ball around. Offensive rebound. Thompson passes to Smith. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist by Thompson. And now it's a 12-point Warrior lead. Now Irving. 8 points for him. LeBron outside. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And we finish one half of basketball. Warriors lead by 12. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
First half in the books. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome back as we break down all the action. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. The second quarter was all theirs. Major uptick in offensive and defensive intensity as they did their jobs with precision, now sitting on a comfortable 12-point lead at the half. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Well, the offense is running on all cylinders. Guys are focused, executing, not playing outside of themselves. That's why their shooting percentage was so high. See it up there, Ernie, in the stratosphere? Anyway, they're mixing things up, which keeps the defense scrambling.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Cleveland.
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
And that about wraps it up, as the second half is just moments away. Now down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew, and we will see you after the game, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
Glad to have you back with us in Cleveland as we take a look down at the outside portion of Quicken Loans Arena. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he did a nice job. He got some easy buckets, made some tough shots. He erupted in the first half of play.
And Smitty, when you were a young player in the league and taking on the great legends of the 90s, were there any games where you were just in awe of who you were on the court facing?
A lot, Kevin, but some names that come to mind was first Michael Jordan, going up against the great Michael Jordan. A lot of people say they played against Michael, but he played the two-guard position.
Right at
and
you,
I
huh?
had to guard him,
my gosh.
and he was guarding me. And then growing up in Detroit, got a chance to work out with Isaiah Thomas, Joe Dumars, and then compete against these guys. Those are the three names that come to mind. I think those are the three that really had an influence on my game.
And the single most difficult guy for you to cover?
By far. I couldn't cover him. That was Michael Jordan.
And who was a guy that was the best defensive player on you, guarding you?
And he was a teammate of mine, so a lot in practice. But then when we got traded and separated, Stacey Altman, the plastic man, was the guy I had problems with.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. Durant is out there with Green, and it's Pachulia in at the pivot, manning the middle. 5 on the clock, and so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
Absolutely. Prevented an easy bucket. Fantastic D.
David West, he's checked in for Pachulia. Shot clock at 3. Thompson. No good on the quick 3. The Cavaliers trailed by 9. And perhaps, Steve, a fact that was lost last year for Klay Thompson was that he himself put up 276 made three-point shots on the season. Good for third all-time in the NBA.
Highest total ever by a player not named Steph Curry. What Curry did was amazing, but people, you sleep on what Klay was able to accomplish. Definitely one of the most gifted shooters ever to play.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we've seen the Warriors become a powerhouse franchise, but sometimes great teams can overlook opponents. Coach Kerr takes a cue from Greg Popovich and talks about what he calls appropriate fear. Draymond Green explained, you're not going to be scared or back down from anyone, but have appropriate fear, which just means respect them. Respect that they can beat you. Kevin?
Clark, going back to the Pacers offense, how do they make that improvement?
Well, you know, we saw it back in the finals, Kevin. Great passing is the key to outstanding offense, whether it's bringing in more playmaking or making it a focus. They've got to find a way to get the ball moving. And I really think it comes back to guys being willing to get rid of the ball quickly and know that it'll find them if they get open again.
Green dishes to West. Durant against James. Here's West. Off the left rim and out.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Irving kicks to Fry. Back to Irving. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's the triple. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Fry.
As a defender, you have to stay in Fry's shirt. Otherwise, all too often, this will be the result.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. No good from Clark. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Irving from long range. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
The Warriors has had some turnovers in their coaching staff, and Steve Kerr, give him a lot of credit. 2 guys in the first 2 years leave to get head coaching jobs.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Back to James. A 15-footer. David West grabs the miss. And one thing that makes Steve Kerr unique, he really does empower his assistant coaches.
Yes, watching him on the sideline, you can see he lets his assistants have a role on this team. Look what happened last year. Luke Walton in the first 43 games of the season, he was fantastic, and Steve Kerr stayed out of the way.
A different look now for Cleveland. Jefferson's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And Dunleavy's subbed in for Shumpert. And then from State, Pachulia comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Iguodala in for Durant. And the Cavaliers call time here.
You stink, Cleveland!
On defense, the Warriors. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Jefferson. And that's 13 points for Kyrie Irving.
Well, they're still behind in this game, but not because of his shooting. He's been lights out.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. The pass to Pachulia. It's hauled in by Fry.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
And that kind of terror defense is crucial to any team's success. Gotta defend the paint.
James outside. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. LeBron's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Livingston. He doesn't hit that one. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Warriors ahead, up 7. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
We got to dial it in now. We got to get focused, right? 3-4 stops in a row, we break the game open, all right?
This is what you like about Steve Kerr, able to gently guide his team down the path toward eventual absolutely crushing an opponent.
I mean, they're in a position to do something big here, but expect a lot of resistance from the other side. This thing could still swing the other way.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. LeBron James is out there with Jefferson. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's J.R. Smith. And it's Williams at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Okay, there's attack mode, and then there's I best pull this back out mode.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. To the middle, trying to find Green. He's got it now. Soft touch off the glass. Green's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors. The Cavaliers trail by 9. James outside. Excellent D there from Pachulia. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Shots good by Green. While there are a lot of great players in the NBA that come off the bench, act as the 6th man for their team. Who would be your pick right now, Steve, for the best 6th man in the NBA?
I think this award has his name all over it. Jamal Crawford. And then a guy,
he's 37 years old or 38 years old.
Every year he's either 1, 2, or 3 in my vote. I mean, it's amazing he's been doing it year after year.
So many different teams, so many different cultures, but he seems to adapt every place he goes.
But he still looks like he's like 22 years old.
Isn't that amazing? And loves the game.
Yep.
He has great zest for the game.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Jefferson, that's good.
The vision of LeBron always finding open teammates.
Warriors leading by 9. Now, here's Thompson. Green, the screen. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Lets it go from deep. Love grabs the board. Love's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Smith for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Add another triple to their second half total.
3 ball, 3 ball, 3 ball. That's what we're hearing in the second half.
Green kicks to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Thompson outside. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Well, he can give as good as he gets.
How's that for an answer? Didn't let him celebrate the bucket for long. Gets the 3 right back in his face.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
Opposition is just having their way with them down low, and he wants to put a stop to that.
the Cavaliers, Thompson, he's checked in for Jefferson. Mon Shumpert has come in for Smith. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Mo Williams. And Golden State also making a change. Durant's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He told his team to keep looking for those perimeter shots. He said their defense is not respecting us, so let's keep shooting until they come out on us, guys.
Thank you, David. Warriors leading by 7. Here is Durant. Pachulia with the screen on LeBron. Kicks to Curry. Back to Pachulia. Thompson is doubled. Now the feed to Curry. Back to Thompson. Clock at 6. And Thompson throws it down.
He was wide open. Reason why? Stephen Curry is a fantastic player who quickly got it over to his teammate.
Here's Love. And Curry pulls it down.
And that's the shot he has to take.
You just can't pass up wide open looks. You must shoot it.
From outside the arc, Love grabs the board. Inside, here's Irving. That's in there. Love with the assist.
Filling it up at will. Kyrie's arsenal on full display.
Irving against Curry. And Klay Thompson again.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They trailed by 9. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. For the Cavaliers, Channing Frye's checked in for Love. Dunleavy comes in for James. And it's Williams in for Kyrie Irving. Golden State also making some changes. David West is checked in for Pachulia. Ian Clark comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
The right time to start playing the best basketball that you can play. They are making everything right now.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Livingston. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Kevin, how did you guys get this win tonight?
Well, we had to get stops. You know, those guys, they got so many options, so many good players, man. We just had to rally around each other and get stops.
Yeah, you guys played your best ball at the end and got the win. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.